Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a bit of a different video than normal. It's still going to be about achievements, but we're not getting achievements, we're not playing any games. We are looking back on some of the games that I have played to achieve 300,000 gamer score. If you clicked the video, you know what this is about. This is about me achieving 300,000 gamer score. I got it on August 24th. Yeah, today is the 25th that I'm recording this. So I got it on August 24th, 2022. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. I'll put the clip up of me unlocking the achievement for 300,000 gamer score right about now. Oh my god. Is this it? Is this it? Oh my god. This is the last one I need. Oh my god. Yo, there we go. Oh my god, took forever to get one scan. There we go. An extraordinary man. That is my achievement for 300,000 gamer score. Let's go. An extraordinary man for an extraordinary number. Awesome. So awesome. Oh shit. What is going on? Okay. Oh, he fixed himself. And yeah, that was me unlocking the achievement Extraordinary Man. I have it right here. It's pinned on my profile. It is the achievement for 300,000 gamer score. Like I said, an extraordinary man for an extraordinary number. I'm very happy I got that achievement. I love the Assassin's Creed series. So just getting that achievement for 300,000 gamer score was really nice. It's really nice to say that that is the achievement I did that with. And it's nice to actually also land on 300,000 gamer score. You know, if you were here on my channel yesterday, or you just saw the Sanuka attack video, that is the game I actually used to boost myself to 299,990 gamer score. So that way when I popped an Extraordinary Man, I was able to be right on 300,000 gamer score. It was awesome. For me, it was definitely really awesome. But now that we've gotten all that out of the way, I want to take a look at the history of games since I had gotten 200,000 gamer score. You may know Macca91 Productions. If you know my channel, odds are you know of Macca91. He does this every time he gets 100,000 gamer score. He does a review of the previous 100,000. So I wanted to steal his idea. I wanted to steal it and sort of put my twist on it, make it about the games I played, and just go over things a little bit. He does go through his games on the Xbox interface, and personally, I don't like the Xbox interface. It's kind of slow and clunky, but also it doesn't display every single game. I actually scrolled through my most recent played, and it didn't show every game that I had recently played. So that is why we are going to be looking at all of my games on True Achievements. For those of you who may not know my channel very well, in some series, like in some of my videos, I definitely mention True Achievements a lot. I've used the True Achievements walkthroughs for my actual playthroughs sometimes, and I always make mention of it. So it is a very valuable tool, and if you do end up going onto True Achievements and signing up, put my name as a referral. You know, my gamer tag barely complete. Put my name as a referral, and it's nothing special for me. It's just you know, I get a badge saying I referred a user. So definitely up to you. But if you're watching this video, let's be honest, you're probably on True Achievements as well. It is the go-to site for Xbox achievements. But now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the games that I've gotten in the past 100,000 gamer score. So starting off, the game that I popped my 200,000 gamer score achievement in was actually Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. It was, where is it? It was Mile High Club. So I got the achievement Mile High Club when I hit 200,000 gamer score. It was awesome. I even made an achievement guide for it. I'll put the moment up here right now. When I mentioned that I got the achievement, I'll put it right here. It's from an achievement guide for Mile High Club, and yeah, I had a lot of fun making that guide, and I was really happy to hit 200,000 gamer score at that point.
So I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I'd also like to say super cool achievement to get for my 200,000 gamer score. You can see 30 gamer score needed to get to 200,000, and Mile High Club is the one. I just wanted to highlight that part. I was super excited about that. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching this video, and stick around for more guides from me.
And you also may have noticed in that clip, my voice sounds way different, it was because, you know, I was still living with my parents and I wasn't able to really express myself as well, and I didn't find my footing as a creator yet. So I really recently have found my footing, and I'm really confident in my commentary and in my videos. I hope that shows in some of my most recent videos in the past few months, in the past year maybe. I've been really putting in a lot of effort, and I think it shows. But yeah, Mile High Club is a special achievement for me for sure. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, that is also a very special game to me. I made a ton of achievement guides for that. In the description, I'm going to be putting a collection of every single one of the achievement guides I've made that I am mentioning here. If you want, you can definitely check those out if you plan to complete any of these games. Definitely take advantage of my achievement guides that are in the description. If you're interested, I'll have all the playlists there. And if you do happen to end up using them, tell me that you came from the 300,000 Gamerscore recap. That would be really awesome to hear. If you could let me know that, like, oh, I came to your Modern Warfare 2 guides from the 300,000 Gamerscore recap, or I saw the Dead Rising 2 off the record guides because of your recap. Like, I'd love to hear that. So if you end up doing that, please do let me know. That would really make my day. But yeah, now let's move on to Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, I've made guides for that as well. It was a fun time. It was a very fun campaign. I played it on release date, I think, and that was the first time that I really tried and put a lot of effort into getting a lot of guides out really quickly. So that game stands out in my mind. I had so much fun making those guides and playing that game. I really like the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign. Next up is Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. I made a ton of guides for this one as well. It's like, I don't even know how many guides it is, but I made a lot of achievement guides and I made a lot of sandbox challenge videos, and that took a lot of time to do. And there are so many of them on my channel, but they still end up helping out people. Like, I get comments every now and then on the Dead Rising 2 Off the Record videos from people saying like, oh, this is still helping me. This is so great. Thank you for doing this. And that makes my day too. That also makes my day. It's so awesome to hear that. And my recording was so poor back then. Like, my voice was not what it is now. Well, I mean, like, I've always had the same voice, but like, my commentary wasn't what it is now. So it's very different, but I'm still so glad that these are able to help. And this is also a very important game in my YouTube career. I remember I did this when I had 160 subs, somewhere around there. I don't exactly recall the specific number. Maybe I'll try and find out. Maybe I'll try and put it up right now. I guess I can try that. But yeah. This game means a lot to me. But that's besides the point. It was a very fun completion. If you're a fan of the Dead Rising series, I'd recommend you get this one as well. It's just fun. It's just good fun playing Dead Rising. I have every single Dead Rising completed, so I am a fan and I am definitely biased. I love the Dead Rising series, and I would recommend anybody who's interested in it to just start up and try all of the games in the series. Maybe skip 4 for now because it is a very different game, but Dead Rising 2 is a fantastic game. It's honestly one of the first mature games I played as a kid. I shouldn't be playing zombie games as a kid, but it was still very fun. And Dead Rising 1, also a very fun game. It's, the start of everything. And then Dead Rising 3, that is the first Xbox One game I played and the first Xbox One achievement I unlocked. And yeah, the Dead Rising series definitely means a lot to me. But let's move on to the next game, BioShock Remastered. Of course, I have achievement guides out for this game as well. I had a lot of fun with this one. I love the BioShock series. I want to do BioShock 2, and I want to do BioShock Infinite. I don't know when I'm going to find time for that. I have other games I want to play for the time being, but yeah, stick around on my channel. You may see some BioShock 2 or BioShock Infinite guides pop up. Who knows? But I love this game. I love the DLC portion of the game as well. It's the challenges, I think it was. I really enjoyed it, and I'd highly recommend you play BioShock. If you've never played BioShock, you are missing out on a fantastic story. I'm telling you, you should play BioShock. If anything, from my list of games that I recommend, BioShock is definitely one of the top 5. Okay, now let's go all the way over to the right, and let's check out Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Nothing notable about this game, if I'm being honest. The Spec Ops missions were kind of a bummer. Like, they just weren't fun. I did make achievement guides for the single player, and I had a lot of fun with single player. I must say, I really liked single player, but I mainly got the game because of Warzone. I wanted to play with my friends, and that's, the best takeaway I can give for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's a very, very fun game when it comes to Warzone, although I haven't played it in a while. But, nothing special with the campaign, if you ask me. I am very excited for Modern Warfare 2 2022. I am pretty excited for that in October. Maybe I'll even make achievement guides for that. I guess we will see when it comes out. Yeah, whatever. Everybody's played Modern Warfare. You got to play Warzone, though. Warzone is the only reason I picked it up. Let's move on. Outbreak Epidemic and Untitled Goose Game. So both of these games I only got for the achievements. Outbreak Epidemic, it's a very easy achievement game. but I'd recommend skipping it. It is not a fun game. Untitled Goose Game over here, I'd highly recommend you play it. I don't know if it's on Game Pass. Let's actually take a look. True Achievements is really good at letting you know like where this game is available at. It's not on Game Pass. Normally there's something that says it is on Game Pass, but yeah, True Achievements is very good at letting you know what games are available and what their price is and everything. So I'd highly recommend you use True Achievements if you haven't already, but that's besides the point. Let's get back into it. Untitled Goose Game, it's a very, very fun game. It's also a very easy completion if you use a guide. I'd honestly just recommend you play it and then go on to complete the achievements after one full playthrough because it's honestly so charming and so fun. I'd highly recommend it. And I think right now is when there was the 10,000 gamer score for 10,000 Microsoft Rewards Point Challenge that Microsoft does on a semi-regular basis. So that's why you're going to see a few quick completions on my list coming up. Okay, Titanfall 2, great game, easy achievements for sure, and a fantastic game. It has a fantastic story. I would highly recommend you play this one as well. You will not regret it. The story is great and it is such a good time. Titanfall 2, definitely one of my top games from the past 100,000 gamer score. I loved it. I definitely loved it. Subnautica, this one was very easy for achievements as you could use console commands. However, I kind of regret doing that because I've seen some gameplay from the game itself and it looks fun as hell. It just looks fun as hell, and I would have loved to get the achievements manually, you know, like actually playing. But I was going for the 10,000 gamer score challenge for Microsoft Rewards, so it was like, you know, I was just trying to slam it out. Subnautica, the new one, I'm thinking about playing that, but you know, I'm kind of on the fence. I think it might take a while, so I'd prefer not to spend too much time on games these days. But you know, I guess we'll see in the future if I end up doing it. I don't expect to, though, to be honest. However, Subnautica was a fun time. It was a really interesting game, and I'd highly recommend it. There is a video by Lasers ZS or whatever. I don't remember the exact spelling, but he's a video essayist on YouTube, and he has a fantastic video on Subnautica. I'd highly recommend you check that out, as it gives you a good idea of what the game has to offer and what you're missing out on if you do not play it. Okay, next up is Fractured Minds. This one was a very fun game. It's made by, I think it was made by a 17-year-old when it was first released. I liked it. It was very charming. It's about mental health, and I'd highly recommend you play it. Very easy for achievements. And yeah, I appreciate that game. It's a very, very good game for what it is. Definitely pick it up for easy gamer score if you want to. It was on Game Pass at the time, but I think it might be removed. I'm not too sure though. Okay, next up, What Remains of Edith Finch. This is similar to the previous game, but this game is honestly stellar. It has a stellar story, stellar gameplay. It is so creative and so fun. Very easy achievements as well. I would highly recommend you check this out and just follow a walkthrough if you need to, but try to get one that doesn't spoil anything because the story is fantastic. And it is a great time. It was a great story to go through, and I highly recommend it. All right, next up, The Little Acre. I honestly don't remember too much about this game. It was like a point and click game. I'd recommend you skip it. I only got it for the Gamerscore challenge, right? So, you know, it was quick and easy Gamerscore. If you're looking for that, that's an easy one to do, but I didn't have too much fun with it. I'd recommend you skip it. The Gardens Between. This one is a really interesting puzzle game. I got it for the quick Gamerscore, but it honestly has some really, really interesting mechanics. I recommend you check it out. It's really nice, the art style. So it's a fun time. But nothing too crazy, nothing too substantial. I enjoyed the game and I'd recommend it personally, especially if you like achievements. All right, let's go on to the next group of games. You see, we have a few pages to go through. So I hope you're like chilling with this on the side of the screen, or like, I hope you're doing something and not just watching this, because I'd understand if you get bored. It's just a lot of, you know, me talking about games. So it's definitely up to you if you don't want to stick around. Hey, it was nice knowing you. See you in the next one, but we are going to be continuing on. I hope you're playing games while listening to this. You know, treat it as a podcast. But let's continue. Call of the Sea. This is another very easy achievement game. I actually did follow Macca's guides for this game just so I could get all of the achievements in one go. He had a very good guide for the entire game. I'd highly recommend you check that out if you want to play this game. I think it was on Game Pass when I played it. I don't know if it still is. Let's actually take a peek and see if it is. No, it's off Game Pass, so, you know, you can't get it for free, but it is a good and interesting game. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'd recommend you pick it up if you feel like it, and especially if it's on sale. You can also do a Windows stack, so you can get 2,000 gamer score by completing the game twice if you want to do it on PC as well. Okay, next up is Assassin's Creed 3 on the Xbox 360. I was just cleaning up my Assassin's Creed backlog. I played it a bunch as a kid, and I never got all of the achievements. If you take a look, my first achievement was unlocked in 2012, so I came back 9 years later and I got the remaining achievements in the game. It was a good time. It was a good time. I really like Assassin's Creed, like I said at the beginning of the video, so it was a very nice game to come back and play, especially because I played it when I was a kid. Now you can't really go for all of the achievements because the servers for the online actually shut down on September 1st, and that is actually before this video comes out. So by the time this video comes out, you can't complete the game anymore. That's pretty sad. That is pretty sad, but I got all the achievements in the games, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, crushing all of the multiplayer achievements. It would have been a bummer if I had to. But yeah, I really love the game, and I would recommend you play it if you're interested. Assassin's Creed, fun time. I'd recommend you play the remaster though. Okay, She Sees Red. I'd recommend you avoid this unless it's on Game Pass and you want easy gamer score. It's like an interactive movie, and I didn't have too much fun with it. I just got it for the gamer score. All right, next up is Gravity Duck, another gamerscore game. It was a very easy gamerscore game. If that makes any difference, I think it took me like half an hour maximum. I had fun. It was interesting for a little bit, and then I got kind of bored of it. But you know, easy gamerscore. Get it if you want. Get it if it's on sale. That's what I'd recommend. But don't expect too much from it. It was just an easy gamerscore game, you know. Okay, Super Weekend Mode, same story as Gravity Duck. Get it if you want easy gamerscore, but it's nothing special. It's nothing special. Okay, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Just like Assassin's Creed 3, I came back to the game after years and years of not having played it since I was a kid, and I got all of the achievements. The multiplayer on this was so annoying to complete. Oh my god. Oh, reaching level 50 took so much time. You have to set up boosting sessions with people because there's no way you can do it alone. Like, you need to play with multiple people. You can see this card right here lets you know you have to do it with 6 people at a minimum. So it was just awful. It was an awful time. Oh my god. It took me, let's see, all the way from 4th of March. It took me a month. It took me about a month, I suppose, to do that, because I completed the game and then I had to, you know, work on it for like a month. Oh, yeah, I did not like the multiplayer achievements in the game. However, the multiplayer is kind of fun, so that sucks that it was such a bore when it was such a fun game mode. But yeah, that is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I love the story in that one. Really great game all around, excluding the multiplayer achievements. Assassin's Creed Rogue, I actually had never played this game. I never touched the game, and you know, I just fell off of Assassin's Creed after Black Flag for a little bit, probably because I was fatigued from Assassin's Creed, you know what I mean? So I never ended up actually playing it, and then I came in February of 2021, and I beat it in like 2 weeks. I honestly loved the game. It was super, super fun. It was just like another Black Flag, but with snow and ice. So I had a really fun time with it. I'd highly recommend that, you know, you check out the remaster if you're interested. It is a good game for what it's worth, and it has an interesting story, especially because you get to play as a Templar. Okay, so we looked at Assassin's Creed Rogue. I'd highly recommend it. Personally, I love Assassin's Creed, so I am biased though. Walking Dead Michonne, I just got this for the achievements. You know, Telltale games, they're good enough story. They're entertaining for a little bit, but they're a bit boring because of the gameplay. Nothing special there. You know, get it if you want. I think it might still be on Game Pass. Yeah, it's still on Game Pass, so, you know, easy gamer score there. Free gamer score, essentially. Go for it if you feel like it. I used it to maintain a streak for Microsoft Rewards, so that's really all I used it for. Next up is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Just like Brotherhood, just like Assassin's Creed 3, I had played this when I was a kid, all the way back in 2011, and then I came back and I completed all of the achievements in 2021. I love the game. Would highly recommend you check out the Ezio trilogy, the Ezio collection on the Xbox One/Series X. It is a fantastic trilogy and a fantastic story. You will not regret it. I love Assassin's Creed because of that trilogy. All right, moving on, we are looking at Call of Duty Ghosts Xbox 360. Ugh, I did not enjoy this game. I did not enjoy getting all the achievements, especially getting all of the, I don't even know what this game was called. There we go, Extinction. Especially getting all of the Extinction achievements. Oh, so irritating. It's not fun. It's not fun. I came back after having played in 2013. I came back in, where is it? I think it's this DLC right here, Invasion DLC. Oh man, not fun at all. The completionist challenges in the Invasion DLC is just such a drag. It is so tough, and you need to have a really good team with you if you want to succeed. Oh yeah, I'd recommend you avoid this game if you are an achievement hunter and you like getting 100%. Okay, now let's look at the Bard's Tale ARPG. I followed a guide, and you could use cheats and stuff. So I did that to get all the achievements. I wasn't too interested in this game to begin with. It was really just for achievements. I'd recommend you do that as well. I think the game is still on Game Pass. Yeah, it's still on Game Pass. So, check it out if you want easy achievements. Nothing too special there. I followed a guide. Whatever, Nothing too crazy with that game. It was a fun time while it lasted. Mechanica, I actually followed Maka's guide for this game as well. It was a fun game. I did have a lot of fun with it. It was an interesting story and art style. Yeah, it was just a fun time getting all the achievements in that. I'd recommend it if you're interested. It is not on Game Pass, but it is fairly cheap. This is also Canadian, so that is probably like around $6 US. I don't know how much the conversion rate is, but yeah, I'd recommend Mechanica. Ultra Goodness 2, this was like a bullet hell game. I'm not too good at those games, so I didn't have too much fun, but it was another easy Gamerscore game. I'd recommend it if you see it's on sale or something. Nothing special with that. We got Airy. Airy is honestly a really cute and calming game. It has very easy achievements, so if you see it on sale, I'd grab it. Yeah, it's just a fun, cute time, and you play as a bird flying through the air, getting achievements. It's not too crazy, nothing too special, but it's a nice break from all these, crazy, overwhelming games that require so much time to actually complete. This was a nice break. I completed it in like one night. I'd highly recommend it. Okay, Daggerhood. Daggerhood is just another one of those easy completion games. If you see it on sale, grab it. Nothing special. I'm just gonna skip over a ton of these because a lot of these are just easy Gamerscore. Right here, easy Gamerscore. Get it if you see it on sale. That's all I can say. This one I didn't necessarily enjoy, Inferno 2+, but easy Gamerscore. Get it if it's on sale. Same as One Escape. Get it if it's on sale, because that is easy Gamerscore right there. And then we got Attack of the Toy Tanks. Easy Gamerscore. I did not like the gameplay very much, so I'd recommend you avoid it. But if you're looking for easy Gamerscore, that is a good one. It doesn't take too long, but the controls are just frustrating for me. We got Minecraft for the Xbox One. I'm still working on that as time goes. I'm just kind of fatigued with Minecraft, if I'm being honest. I've completed it on iOS. I've completed it on PC. And, I haven't completed it on Xbox One because I'm just going to take my time with that. I don't want to rush that myself. Like, I'm fine waiting for a while to complete Minecraft. The achievements will be there for forever. I can get them at any point. So I'm in no rush. So Hero and a Garden, another very easy Gamerscore game. Get it if it's on sale. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD, just like Rogue, I had never played this, but I did want to complete every single Assassin's Creed on the Xbox 360. I think it took me about a month to complete this as I'm busy with work and all of that stuff, so I had a lot of fun. With it. It is a very different, very, very different gameplay from all of the rest of the series, but, it's interesting. You have the ability to change into multiple outfits. Let's see if people have uploaded clips. You have the ability to change into multiple outfits. I don't think anybody's wearing a different outfit here. Yeah, you have the ability to change to multiple outfits or disguises. And I just think it's really interesting. I just think it's a really, really interesting game. And I had a lot of fun. It's like a sister project or a sister game to go along with Assassin's Creed 3. So it's nice for some story elements. But, nothing intense. You can skip that if you want to. It's part of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. It comes bundled with it, so if you're interested in that, check it out for that reason. I'd highly recommend you get it for free if you get Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, so why the hell not? Why the hell not? Alright, next up, One Piece Burning Blood, a very, very fun game for a One Piece fan because you get to go through the Marineford battle, but it really is just at the end of the day a beat-em-up game. It's an arena beat-em-up game. It's nothing special. I had fun with it because of the One Piece characters, and that's kind of it. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody else. Only if you're a One Piece fan, I'd recommend checking it out. But yeah, it's like you can skip this one. There's nothing you're going to be missing if you don't play that. Okay, next up, Left 4 Dead 2. That doesn't count because I just played that with some friends, so we're going to skip that. I've already completed all the achievements in it, though. It is a great time. Moving on to Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. Just like Assassin's Creed Revelations down below and Brotherhood down below, I completed all the achievements in the Ezio Collection, and I actually did release guides for all 3 of the games, so I'll put all 3 of the Assassin's Creed playlists in the description. There might be 3 or 4 of them. I don't know if I split any of the playlists up into guides or achievements. Just check the description if you want. I had such a fun time with all 3 of the games in this Ezio Collection. I love the Ezio Collection so much. I'm so glad they made this, and it was just such a nice time to go through the story of Ezio and watch Embers at the end. I'd highly recommend you play this game. You will not regret it. Believe me, you will not regret it. And the achievements aren't even that difficult. Definitely take advantage of my achievement guides if you want to. It'll make your life easier going for them, but you don't have to because it's very, very straightforward. Very, very straightforward. Well, some are difficult, but nothing too absurdly difficult. You can do a Google search and get the solution in a few minutes. Except for, except for there's this one achievement called, let me actually pull it up. Clown? Yeah, clowning around. You need to beat up 5 thirsty Harlequins. That is in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And that is actually kind of bugged. It's kind of buggy and it's kind of annoying, but I do have a guide up for it that should help you out if you do run into any issues with this achievement specifically. But yeah, fun times. Everything else about the game is really awesome, except for the clowning around achievement. That might require a bit of troubleshooting and a bit of bugs here and there. But that's just one thing in a sea of all the greatness from the game, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, next up, we are going to be looking at Tyler Model 005. I actually really enjoyed this game. It is a really, really cute game. It's super, super cute. I'd highly recommend you play it and just give it a shot. I created guides for this as well. That'll be in the description. I really enjoyed it. Equipping the Angel card, VR card, you just need to find pieces located around the game. It's nothing too crazy. It takes place in a house and it has some like time travel stuff, and it's really cute. It's really cute, and I'd highly recommend you play this game. It's only 10 bucks Canadian, which is even cheaper US. So give it a shot. Honestly, give it a shot. It's a 45-hour completion. I completed it in 8 hours, but that's not necessarily indicative of how long it takes, because I do pause my game and I think that inflates my completion time a lot. But 4 to 5 hours for completion is really good, and it's a really fun game with a cute story. Okay, moving on. Doom 64. An easy Gamerscore game. You can complete it very quickly. That's all I used it for. Doom is fun. Doom is fun. I'd recommend you check it out. I think it's still on Game Pass. So yeah, give it a shot if you feel like it. Donut County. I think this is also on Game Pass. It might have gotten removed, but I'm not too certain. Yeah, it's still on Game Pass. So it's a very easy completion and a very cute art style. A very, very soothing gameplay. It's honestly very peaceful to play. I'd highly recommend you check it out. It's a nice game. It's a very nice game. Z Office, you can complete this game in like 5 minutes if you follow a guide. It's actually broken. It's like ridiculous how quickly you can beat it, but you get all the achievements very quickly. I did a Google search like, Z Office achievement walkthrough, and I did it like very, very quickly. It's crazy how quick you can complete it, but it's not on Game Pass or anything, so you have to spend like $5. Yeah. So it's not too crazy, nothing special though. 12 minutes, a very, very, very interesting story. I'd highly recommend you check it out. The achievements are a bit difficult and you need to follow a guide for it, but I recommend you play the game for the story at first, and then you go for all of the achievements and follow a guide. That's my recommended order of operations. You don't want to get spoiled or anything, so that's just how I'd go about it. It's a very good story. The achievements aren't too difficult, so why not give it a shot? I think it's still on Game Pass. Yeah, it's still on Game Pass, so give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. Okay, moving on to the next page. I feel like we're cruising through this a little bit, but I'm not too sure. It feels like I'm cruising through a few of them, but it has been about 30 minutes, so maybe I'll pick up the speed on a little bit of this. Apex Legends, who doesn't know Apex at this point? The achievements aren't too difficult at all. You just need to really play the game. I had a lot of fun with it. I like playing with my friends a lot, so I'd recommend you check it out. It's free, so why not get free 1,000 Gamerscore? You just have to, get good at the game and actually deal 5,000 damage with 8 different legends. You need to win with 8 different legends, and that's basically all you got to do. You just got to keep playing the game, and you're gonna complete it. So don't worry too much about the achievements if you want to start it up. It's a very fun game, and I'd highly recommend it. Okay, moving on to BioShock 2. Just like BioShock 1, I'd recommend you play BioShock 2. It's a very, very fun game. It's different because you play as a Big Daddy rather than, a human. Big Daddies are human, but like you play as just a regular guy in the first BioShock, and in the second BioShock, you play as the Big Daddy, so you have a bunch of extra powers. I had a lot of fun with it on the 360, but the only reason it's showing up in one of my recent lists is because I went for all of the achievements, which required me to get all of the online achievements in the game, and oh boy, that was not fun at all. If you take a look, you have to use Rebirth to start again, so you basically have to prestige, so you need to get to level 50 and prestige, and you need to play on all of the maps. It was, not a fun time grinding that out in a lot of boosting sessions, but I got it done after long enough, so, I'm glad that's behind me, and I'm glad I can say I finished BioShock 2, but if you can avoid the 360 version, I'd recommend it, because those achievements are a bitch and a half. If you care about achievements, that is. Okay, now we are moving on to 112 Seed. This is another very easy Gamerscore completion. Check it out if you feel like it. It was cute. It wasn't very crazy. Halo Reach, great game, great game. I played it when I was a kid, and I only had a few achievements, so I went back and I completed all of the achievements because the servers for all Halo games on the 360 were announced for closure. so I had to go and complete everything there. I had a ton of fun with this. Halo Reach has a really good story, and I'd highly recommend it personally. Moving on to Donuts and Justice, another very easy completion. Get it if it's on sale, I'd recommend. Zombies Ruin My Day. I would not play this. It's an easy completion, but you need to be like pixel perfect in some areas, and I found it very, very frustrating. I would not play this if I were you. You know, buy it if it's on sale, I guess, but don't expect too much fun. Expect more of a chore, if you ask me. Okay, moving on to Norman's Great Illusions. Very easy game if you follow a guide. Nothing too special with it, though, if you ask me. It's cute. It's a cute game. Nice art style. All that stuff. Goosebumps the game. This is just another easy completion. It takes around 4 hours, I think. Somewhere around there. It was fun. It was fun. I followed a guide, so I knew exactly what to do. If you're going for all achievements, you have to follow a guide just because of all the collectibles and all the little things you might miss. But nothing crazy with this game. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you're bored one night, you can go ahead and pop this game in, finish it in a single night, and get all the achievements fairly quickly. That's the only bonus to it. Feather. This is a game just like Airy. It's very peaceful, very calming. I'd recommend you check it out. It's just a fun time and a really calming time, and you get easy achievements, so what's not to like about that, right? All right, moving on. We have Deployment, Pikuniku, and iZombie. Deployment, I'd recommend you skip. I didn't personally enjoy that, but it is easy gamer score, so do whatever you want. Pikuniku, I enjoyed this game. I'd recommend you check it out. There is one achievement in the game that was really, really annoying to complete. Let's see if I can locate it. It is called, where is it? It's about dancing. It's about dancing. There we go. Dancing Machine. So you need to 100% score against the Dance King, and it was annoyingly difficult. It was annoyingly difficult. You have to be like pixel perfect with the timing. It's like a DDR kind of game, so it's just annoyingly difficult, and I'd recommend you skip it, but it's a fun game otherwise. Everything else is very, very fun. This is just the one bummer from the completion, and it sticks out in my mind as not fun. So yeah, I'd personally play it, but just remember that you may run into an issue with that one achievement, and that may sort of sour your experience. It definitely soured mine, but I still appreciated the game because it was actually kind of fun. Okay, moving on. iZombie, not fun. Would not recommend getting this. Skip it. Don't buy it if it's on sale. It's very frustrating, and it's a quick completion if you're good at the game and you do everything properly. I personally didn't enjoy it at all. It took me far too long to complete, but maybe it's just because I suck. Maybe I just suck. But my recommendation is to avoid the game. I didn't have a good time with it, so I would recommend avoiding it. Next up is Task Force Compass and Concept Destruction. Two very easy Gamerscore games. Go ahead and complete them. They were fun for, you know, what they were, but very easy Gamerscore games, not much substance to them. Task Force Compass was probably the harder of the two. Concept Destruction was very, very easy. Definitely get that if you see it's on sale. Next up, One Piece World Seeker. I love this game. I love One Piece, if you couldn't already tell. Would highly recommend you check this game out just because it's kind of really fun. I have a review that is on my channel. I'd recommend you check that out if you're interested in playing the game but you're not sure about the achievements. I do a pretty good breakdown of those achievements and everything for the game in that video, and I'm very proud of the video personally. So check that out. It's going to be in the description. Actually, all of my reviews are going to be in the description. So, you know, definitely take advantage of that. Maybe I'll even put a card up right about now for the reviews themselves, as I'm quite proud of those reviews. I only have 3 out right now, but in the future, I'm hoping to do more. I just need, you know, that creative spark to happen whenever I play a game. That's what I need for a review. One Piece World Seeker definitely did that for me, and I also released a ton of guides. I must say that this is one of the games that I have the most pride in for my guides because I spent so much time and I was so thorough with the actual guides themselves, and I put a lot of work into them, and I think it shows in all of the achievement guides and all of the side quest guides. I was very, very happy with how much work I put into it and how everything sort of came together. I'd highly recommend, if you are going for all achievements in the game, check out my achievement guides, check out my side mission guides. You won't regret it, especially for some side missions where the materials are just really annoying to find. Definitely take advantage of that if you feel like it. And yeah, let's move on. One Piece World Seeker, I definitely recommend. So we're taking a look at Korgan, another easy Gamerscore achievement. Get it if you feel like it. You know, nothing special. I don't recall if it's on Game Pass or not. It's not, but it is free, and it's a very easy completion. So, you know, get it. Go ahead. It's a fun time. For 1 to 2 hours, it's a fun time and it's free. There's literally no reason to not play it other than you're not interested. You know, Halo 4, I'm gonna skip this one. I just played with some friends. It Takes Two, very, very fun game to play with your significant other, a friend, or, you know, anybody cooperatively. It is such a fun game. It's really, really thoughtful. The story that they made, they put a lot of work into it, so I'd highly recommend you check it out. I think it's currently on Game Pass. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, so there's no reason not to play it, especially if you have Game Pass. Check out It Takes Two for sure. Okay, next up is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I think it's on Game Pass. Is it? No, it's taken off of Game Pass. I completed it because it was on Game Pass, and then I got the DLC. I actually really, really enjoyed completing this game. I followed a walkthrough, so it was very easy for me, but the DLC, it stands out in my mind. I had a lot of fun with the DLC, not the challenge DLC. Let me actually take a look at the DLC itself. The DLC I did enjoy was not banned footage. I didn't personally enjoy banned footage. It was End of Zoe. I really, really liked End of Zoe, and Not a Hero was good, but End of Zoe stands out to me. End of Zoe was a lot of fun playing as, was it Zoe's uncle? I think it was Zoe's uncle. I had a lot of fun with that. I'd recommend you play the game for sure and just give it a shot. But End of Zoe was the highlight for me. I really enjoyed that game. It was a fun time. Next up, Halo 3. Same as Halo Reach. I had to get all of the achievements before the server shut down. And, you know, I completed a few achievements when I was a kid, so I needed to mop everything up. And came and did it. I had a ton of fun. Halo 3 is an amazing game, and I'm hoping to play the Master Chief Collection in the future, but it has so many achievements that I'm sort of holding it off for now. I'm not sure if I want to start that up too soon, but it is on my radar, and I'm thinking about it. Next up, Halo Wars. You know, nothing crazy. I got this for the server shutdown, but I think the servers actually aren't shut down. So it was kind of, you know, just me getting it ahead of time, if anything. It was fun. It was fun. It's an RTS, so it's not great. You know, for me, it's not great. It is a very fun game overall, and it's very nice to play a Halo-style RTS. However, you know, nothing too special here. I am planning to play the remaster, though, because it does, in fact, have a soft spot in my heart. I actually completed this game when I had COVID. That was during my Christmas break. I had COVID. That wasn't fun, but you know, this game got me through it, and it was really nice. It was a fun time playing this game. Next up, we've got Halo 3 ODST, same as Halo 3, same as Halo Reach. I had to complete it before the server shut down, and yeah, it was a fun time. The achievements were just really annoyingly difficult in it, so that's what I remember from it. I remember a lot of difficulty from it. But I really enjoyed my time. I played it with my brother when I was a kid, so Halo 3 ODST is a very fun game for me. Air Memories of Old. This is another cute game similar to Airy and Feather that we looked at a little bit ago. It's nothing too crazy, but the art style is really nice and the gameplay is really nice, and it has a lot of really nice themes and areas. It's honestly a really fun time, and I'd recommend you check it out. I got it for the achievements, but I really enjoyed my time with the game. I'd recommend Air Memories of Old for sure. Okay, the Jackbox Party Pack 2. You know, easy achievement game, fun to play with friends. I'd recommend it for sure, if you enjoy that kind of thing. River City Ransom, I did not enjoy this personally. I got it for the achievements, and I had a lot of trouble. I ran into a few glitches. I just personally didn't enjoy it. But it is an old style game, so it does have a bit of difficulty here and there. If it's your thing, definitely check it out. It was a fun time. It was like a nice blast from the past, but if you're interested, go ahead and get it. It does go on sale quite a lot, so that's a nice part of it. It is cheap Gamerscore. Okay, next up, Red Dead Redemption. I helped a friend get an achievement, and you know, I plan to complete this game at some point in the future, but it is a long ass game. Like all Rockstar games, it is a long ass game. I don't know when I'm gonna find time for that. I will at some point, I'm sure, but yeah, that's why it's up here. I'm planning to do that in the future though. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens and Lego Batman over here. When the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga was coming out, I had a Lego itch and I wanted to complete a few of them, but I just played them for a little bit. I will complete them in the future, but you know, I just got to be in the Lego mood, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not in a rush for those. I'm gonna enjoy them at my leisure, and yeah, those are just fun games. Lego games, I do love them. They remind me of being a kid, so I love them for that. Next up is Double Dragon. Just like River City Ransom down here, it's not anything special, but it is kind of fun because you're playing an old style game and you're going through it. It's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. The achievements are easy. I had much more fun with Double Dragon than I did with River City Ransom, so take that as you will. All right, next up, Trials Evolution. I love the game. I love Trials Evolution so much, but the achievements can suck one. They can suck a fat one. Like, they frustrate me to no end. Like, let's take a look at the achievements I currently have. Let's see. I want to highlight a few. The most recent achievement, yeah, here we go. The most recent achievement I got was getting all platinums in the Big Sands. That was really, really difficult because of how perfect you need to be for a platinum. Of course, that is difficult. So that really was super difficult. I'm super proud of myself for finishing it though. I had a lot of fun grinding for it, but oh my God, that is such a frustrating achievement. And this is such a frustrating game because of the achievements. If you take a look, I took like a 2-year break to complete the next achievement. I completed this achievement in 2019, and then I came back in 2021 to complete the next achievement. And then now it's 2022, and I am not even thinking about going for any achievements right now. I'm only missing these two to pass level 15 Never Ending Trials, which I've tried and I've gotten to like level 13 before, but it's so BS and it's so RNG related that it's not reliable and it just gets frustrating and I don't want to play it all the time. And yeah, so that's the reason I haven't gotten that yet. And then Zero Faulting the Hard as Nails tournament using the Banshee. It's just so much work. Like, it's not difficult because you're not rushing, you can take your time, but it's like you go through 5 tracks and you make it to the 3rd one and then you mess up on the 3rd one. Now you need to restart. You need to go back to the main menu. Well, not necessarily the main menu. You need to restart the tournament, exit out of the level, go into level select and select the tournament once again and select the Banshee. It's just not nice. It's just not nice. The process of restarting isn't encouraging for me to keep going. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating, if anything. So yeah, those 2 achievements are the only thing I need in Trials Evolution. Who knows when I will complete them, but yeah, this game is a very fun time overall. It's just those achievements can get really frustrating, so you know, take that as you will. I really like the Trials series, so I do not regret starting this game at all, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult getting these 2 achievements. I'll get them one day though. You mark my word, I will get them one day. Okay, so Trials Evolution. Now we are on the final page. We're at the last leg of all of these games. Exciting. Okay, so Aegiswing. Aegiswing, I actually messaged someone who offered to help on True Achievements, and all I did was hitch a ride on their back essentially in the game. They helped me get the achievements all in one night, within like an hour. It was very easy for them to complete the game. It was honestly insane. It was awesome. It was very kind of them, and yeah, that worked out really well for me. I didn't have to do anything, but I played this game in like 2012, and I just, you know, was putting it off for so long, and then this person, they were offering to help on the forums, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. And then right away, it was taken care of. It was so nice of them. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Jackbox Party Pack 4, another party pack game. It's just good fun with friends and easy enough achievements, especially because you can like open multiple tabs and you're good from there. You know what I mean? Just disable cookies for the jackbox.tv site, and then you can open multiple tabs and it acts as multiple players. Very easy to complete, and you know, nothing special with Jackbox. It's just fun times with friends, you know? Guardians of the Galaxy, I actually really loved this game. I'd highly recommend you check out my review if you're interested in playing this game or you're just interested in my thoughts on it. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was a very fun time, and the review is something I'm very proud of. I put a good amount of work into it, and I'd appreciate you checking that out. If you do go check that out, please do drop a comment on the video. Say, I came from your 300,000 Gamerscore recap or whatever. If you feel like it, do that. I would love to see that. That would also make my day. Just like saying you're going to my content from other pieces of my content or from other things, it does make a difference. It does like brighten my day when I hear that. So, you know, if you do end up doing that, let me know. I would love to see that. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, I would highly recommend it. I think it's still on Game Pass. Yeah, it's still on Game Pass, so I would highly recommend Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. It's a fun enough game. I like the Assassin's Creed series, so I'm biased towards Assassin's Creed. I do appreciate the story. The gameplay is like 2.5D. It's nothing too intense, but it's a fun time. It's a fun time, and I'd recommend you check it out if you like Assassin's Creed lore. It's like whatever otherwise. I do have guides available for you if you're interested in getting all of the achievements. So definitely check that out if you're interested. That will help you get all the achievements, but otherwise skip the game. It's not a mainline entry and it's nothing too special, but I enjoyed it personally. Okay, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Best game. Like one of the best games I have ever played. One of the best stories in gaming history. If you haven't played The Witcher 3, I'd recommend you check it out. I'd recommend you purchase it or just watch someone else play it and go through the story. The story is fantastic. It is so good. I cried. Like, I teared up during the game. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. I would highly recommend you play the game. It takes a long time to get all of the achievements, but I do not regret putting that much time into the game. I had so much fun completing it. I plan to complete the Game of the Year edition, which is a secondary stack, which means another 2,000 Gamerscore. And I also plan to complete the Xbox Series X version of the game whenever it comes out. They still have yet to release that, but I'm very excited. I want to play both versions of that game, so that way I have 3 stacks of The Witcher 3. It was that fun to me. It's such a good game. You have to play it. I'm telling you, this BioShock and Titanfall 2, fantastic stories that you have to try. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection as well. All 3 of those games in the collection. You have to try it out. I'm telling you, you will not regret playing any of those games. Okay, all right, moving on. Party Pack 5, another party game, easy achievements, fun with friends, etc., etc. Jet Set Radio. I'm going to put the playlist in the description, and I also have a review available for it. I am very, very proud of the review I put out for Jet Set Radio. I got all the achievements in Jet Set Radio, and I loved it. I loved getting all of the jet ratings. Let's actually take a look. So if we take a look, I started this game in 2013 when I was a kid. I tried to complete it in 2019, and then I sort of fell off with it. And then I came back and I completed all of the achievements, got all of the jet rankings in the game, and I had such a good time. It was my first series on my channel where I played through a game. It's called Let's Complete, like a Let's Play style, but we get all of the achievements. Makes sense, right? So it was the first game on my channel where I did that. It means the world to me, this game, and I am so proud of the work I put into the review. Honestly, I'm very proud of that review. I really hope you guys like it if you do decide to check it out. It means a lot to me that you would even consider checking it out, but just dropping a thumbs up on that video would mean a lot to me. This game is definitely one of the proudest games I've completed. Those jet ratings were difficult sometimes. They were very, very difficult. So I'm very proud of myself. It took me a while to complete, but I completed them all on video. They're all there for you. Check the description. I have the Jet Set Radio playlist available for you. You're gonna have fun watching me get frustrated sometimes, for sure. Since that was actually my first Let's Complete series, you may notice that my commentary is a bit off compared to what it is now, but it's growing pains. That makes sense, right? It's my first commentary type video where I'm playing through the game at the same time as talking. So, I worked through it. I've grown as a commentator. I've grown as a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's continue on after Jet Set Radio. I did geek out about Jet Set Radio a bit, but it means a lot to me, and I hope you guys decide to check out any of my videos for that game. All right, moving on, Hitman 2. I just helped out a friend with this game, so nothing too crazy. These were the multiplayer achievements, so I wanted to get them out of the way to make sure that I didn't have to worry about the server shutting down. Just because with all the Halo servers and Assassin's Creed servers, it's like you want to make sure you don't leave any online achievements unlocked just in case there's a random server shutdown, because they can honestly do it at any point, But anyways, that's besides the point. I haven't completed Hitman 2. I do plan to in the future, of course. Many Faces, this is just another easy Gamerscore game. Get it if you feel like it, if it's on sale. It's kind of fun, but I didn't really enjoy it. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Like I said, I do love Lego games, and I was excited for the Skywalker Saga. I am playing it with one of my closest friends, and we're having a great time just playing through it together. We both played Lego games as a kid, and we love Star Wars, so, it's the perfect recipe. Whenever he comes over to my place, we play it together. Whenever we have time, we set up a day to play through 3 of the movies, and we've done that twice so far, so we have 3 movies left, and we're about to finish the game's story, so it's a very fun time, and I'm loving playing it with him. Yeah, the Skywalker Saga means a lot to me, and I'm very excited to finish it up. I'll get the achievements in it one day. I'm in no rush for that as well. It's another Lego game. It's casual. It's easy. It's nothing too crazy. But the Skywalker Saga, I know it does have a lot more to it than the older Lego games, so I have that to look forward to, I suppose. But yeah, would highly recommend you check out the Skywalker Saga. At least check out gameplay of it, because it's pretty cute. It's pretty fun, the Lego games. Next up is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. This is a very easy completion as well. Nothing too crazy to complete it, like nothing too intense to complete it, but it does involve a lot of work. It's like a beat 'em up Dynasty Warriors type game, so it was a fun time for me. I enjoyed it. I like One Piece. You get to go through all these different arcs in the anime and just sort of play through it, and it's fun. It's fun. I'd recommend it. It's on Game Pass, so it's easy achievements. I must say, I have a few guides available for it. Those will also be in the description. My Mate for Windows. So it's funny, I don't actually own a Windows machine. You can see I have Minecraft Windows up here as well. I don't own a Windows machine, but my parents do. So I used their PC whenever I'm visiting home, and I just go for achievements whenever I have spare time. And so I did that with my Mate. It takes like no time to get the achievements in that game. And then Minecraft, I did a realm that unlocked all the achievements very easily. So, you can say I cheated, whatever, I guess I did. But I am not completing Minecraft 3 times over for Windows and iOS and Xbox. You know what I mean? So that's why I have Minecraft Windows and My Mate Windows. I think those are my only Windows games so far. Okay, moving on, Jackbox Party Pack 3. Another Jackbox game, fun with friends, easy achievements, etc., etc. Grand Theft Auto 5, Xbox One. I'm working on completing all the Grand Theft Auto 5 online achievements. They're a bit rough. They're a bit rough. I have 17 left, and some of them are DLC. A lot of them are the Mastermind achievements, which, it's going to be rough because you need to have a solid team of 4 people. And so, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to complete these. I have to sit down and complete them with a good, solid team, which I do have a team set up, but it's just like we need time to actually practice and do it. So I'm not prepared for that yet. I don't have time these days, so I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I wish I could, though. I wish I could. I'm excited to get to it because I do have the Xbox Series X version. And then I think once you start up the Xbox Series X version, after having unlocked all of the achievements, you'll then pop all the achievements in that version. So I'm hoping that works out for me. I hope that works out for me. Next up is Minecraft for iOS. Like I said, it's the same as the Windows version. I just completed all of the achievements in a realm because I'm not stacking it. Because, you know, I'm not going through the game a third time. I'm already doing it on the Xbox legitimately, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that on the phone for sure. Saints Row 2006, I have a Let's Complete series available on my channel. I'd recommend you check that out. At least check out the highlights video. I had a ton of fun with that game. The highlights video is also a ton of fun if you ask me. I'd recommend you check that out. I'll put the highlights video playlist in the description, and I will also put the highlights video itself, and I will also put the Let's Complete series playlist in the description so you can start off, watch all of Saints Row if you are interested. I really enjoyed playing through Saints Row 2006. Going through an old game was really, really interesting. I had a lot of fun. I'm very fond of the game, and I would recommend you check out any of my gameplays, especially my highlights, because that is a fun video, especially for me. Like, I'm gonna look back on that highlights video and have a ton of fun laughing at myself. That's for sure. Next up is Halo Infinite. Nothing special with Halo Infinite. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer that it didn't work out as well as you would have wanted it to. You know, it sucks. It sucks it didn't work out too well. But I got all the achievements in it. I got all the multiplayer. I completed the battle pass, all that stuff. You know, it sucks it didn't work out, but I had fun with the campaign. Personally, I had a lot of fun with the campaign. All right, let's go around to Cuphead. So yeah, Cuphead released the Delicious Last Course DLC that was with Miss Chalice. I actually worked really hard when the DLC came out to get videos uploaded as soon as possible to YouTube. And I'm really proud of the work I did because I think I did really well with those guides, getting them out as fast as possible and actually having them be informative and as good as possible. One of the videos is actually the most viewed video on my channel in the past year, so clearly I did something right and I worked really hard on that, and I'm glad it paid off for my channel. Definitely check that out if you're looking for Cuphead DLC achievement guides. I'll have that in the description as well. I'll have everything in the description that I'm talking about, so don't worry. You'll be able to find it there very easily, or just head to my channel or search up Cuphead. You know what you should do? Try this out. Search up Cuphead Cooked to Perfection. See how far from the top I am. I should be one of the top. Last I checked, I was like the 3rd from the top, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of that. Next up, Thrillville Off the Rails. This was another game. I played it with my friend when I was a kid, and then he took the game back home. So I never owned this game. He just brought it to my house, and we played it for 5 minutes, and I had 1 achievement. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and get all of the achievements. So I did just that, and it was honestly, it was a fun enough time. It was a fun, casual game. But what was really hard was Lunar Lunatic. This achievement was so annoyingly difficult. Completing Event Horizon 2 on hard difficulty was so annoyingly difficult that I had to make an achievement guide. Like, I made an achievement guide for a game that was released in like 2007. Isn't that crazy? Because there weren't any like good enough achievement guides that I could find. So I wanted to put something out so that way people could have something more up to date and with someone who could respond more easily if they had any questions about the game. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason I did that. But oh my god, this was so difficult. It took me forever to complete it, and I'm so glad I did it. I'll be putting that achievement guide in the description as well, of course. And yeah, let's continue on. We are checking out Townscaper. It's an easy Gamerscore game. Go ahead and get it. It's on Game Pass right now. I'm pretty sure, you know, it takes no time. It takes less than half an hour. So go ahead and play it. I'd recommend it. Next up, South Park: The Stick of Truth. Love the game. I was having a ton of fun completing it on my Let's Complete series. Definitely check that out, or check out the highlights video. The highlights video playlist is in the description, or check out the South Park: Stick of Truth Let's Complete series. That playlist will also be in the description. I had a ton of fun with the game. The humor in the game is hilarious. The gameplay is really interesting, and I just had a really fun time. I'm really fond of this game, that's for sure. All right, Darksiders. I actually do have a video hopefully coming out soon where I complete the full game on Apocalyptic. It is actually a full video, like a full 10-hour video that I'm going to be releasing of completing the game on Apocalyptic difficulty. I had a lot of fun recording that. I really like Darksiders. I really like Darksiders 2, and Darksiders 1 was a lot of fun as well. I'd recommend you check that out if you're interested in that. That won't be in the description because I don't think I'll actually have it available by the time that that this video here that you're watching right now comes out, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Stick around and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in seeing that. It'll be released in the next month or two. I had fun with that, and I'd recommend you try out the game on the War Mastered edition. It's a fun ass game and you will not regret it. You definitely won't regret it. Okay, prototype Xbox 360. I played this game as a kid as well, and I'm going back and mopping up all the achievements. I'm considering doing a similar style to the Darksiders game where I complete it on the hardest difficulty. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. I haven't started filming that at all. I haven't even gotten close to filming that, so I'm in no rush for that. Let me know if you guys are interested, and that might give me some motivation. Next up, we are looking at Tiny Tina's Assault. I haven't even played it that much. I was interested in playing a bit of Borderlands, but I didn't want to play anything too extreme, and this is just the DLC remastered, so it's a fun enough time. It's a one-shot adventure, so you know, I'm enjoying it for what it is, but I haven't played it too much yet. I just like hopped on for one session, and I'll complete it someday. You know, I'll complete it at some point. My Mate, I do have a playthrough available for both the first 3,000 gamerscore for the game, and then for Title Update 3, which added 1,000 extra gamerscore. So if you're interested, those will be available in the description as well. It was a fun time. It was a fun time making those videos. I enjoyed it because I just got to talk, and it was really nice for me. But you know, it's an easy gamerscore game, 4,000 gamerscore for like $5. I'd personally recommend it. It's decent enough. It's not too difficult, not too easy. It's just the right amount, and it's casual fun. South Park: The Fractured Butthole, just like the Stick of Truth, I completed this game as part of a Let's Complete series. I really enjoyed the game. The story is super long. It is honestly super long, much longer than the Stick of Truth. However, I did have a ton of fun with it. If you watch my highlights video that should be released by the time that this video comes out, then you'll see how much fun I was having, how much it was getting me laughing. Like, the highlights video is super long because of how many highlights there are. It is so fun. It is so fun. The highlights video is like an hour long so far, and I'm not even finished editing the entire series. So I'd highly recommend you check out the highlights video or check out the Let's Complete series. I'll have the Let's Complete series in the description for sure. I don't know if I'll get around to editing the highlights video anytime soon. I guess we'll see, but yeah, I'd recommend you check that out. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is actually an awesome game, and I would also recommend you play it. Okay, all right, let's check out Gardener's Path, easy achievement game. I'm just using it to, you know, get achievements for Microsoft Rewards. Nothing crazy there. Sanuka Attack. I just released a playthrough of it just yesterday from when this video you're watching comes out. That came out just yesterday. And yeah, it was like a fun enough game. It was just an easy gamerscore game. I used it to get 1,000 gamerscore, so that way I could be ready for getting 300,000 gamerscore exactly. Yeah, nothing special about the game. It's just easy. You can get 1,000 gamerscore in like 15 minutes, so I'd recommend it. It's cheap. It's like $5, but get it on sale. Don't get it full price. And then finally, we are on to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. This game definitely means a lot to me because I played Assassin's Creed 3 when I was a kid, but also now the achievement on Extraordinary Man was the achievement that I unlocked for 300,000 gamerscore. I really like Assassin's Creed. I really like the series as a whole. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this game and this series does mean a lot to me, and I'm so glad that I got to use it for 300,000 gamerscore. Anyways, with all of that said, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. You enjoyed looking back on all the games that I played recently. Let me know if you have any recommendations for games I should do as a part of a Let's Complete series, or make guides for, or anything like that. If you're interested in any specific games, please do let me know and I'll see what I can do. I'll definitely see what I can do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you got to this point, wow, what the hell? I appreciate you for getting all the way here, just listening to me talk for like an hour. You're here at this point in the video? What the hell? You're awesome. Like, I really appreciate that. I want to emphasize this in a lot of the videos I make. Your time has value, and it means the world to me that you decide to spend even 10 minutes watching my videos. It's insane. Your time has value for monetary reasons on YouTube, especially. People are trying to gain your watch time, but your time has value because you could be spending it doing other things, but you decide to spend it with me. That makes me feel so nice. That makes me that gives me chills because it makes me feel so warm. You know what I mean? Like, just having someone being able to say like, this video helped me, thank you for making this video, or like good commentary or good production quality. Like, man, that means the world to me to know that I'm helping someone out, and being able to do that with my time and them spending their time to watch a video of mine means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. But anyways, this is the end of the video. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope you had a good look. I hope to see you in the 400,000 Gamerscore recap whenever I get around to that. It could be in a year, it Could be in 2 years. It could be in like 6 months. Who knows? I probably won't be that quick if I'm being honest, but we'll see. My career on YouTube could change, and it could allow me to be, more available with my time in gaming and recording. So I guess we can only find out in the future. If you did enjoy this video, please do consider dropping a like. I am a small channel at the moment, so any like does go a long way, especially with the YouTube algorithm, and it does get noticed by me because I am such a small channel. Like, I definitely will notice that like. And if you did enjoy my commentary, you enjoyed anything about this video, anything about my channel, my other gameplays, my other walkthroughs, my reviews, anything at all, drop a comment letting me know what you liked about my channel, and stick around and subscribe, because we are going to continue growing, continue putting out more content, and we're going to have a ton more fun on this channel, so you don't want to miss out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. It means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day.